what is the flavor? What flavor has your life? What's flavor? The what? W-A-T-T, and not what, W-H-A-T. So what's flavor? What's the flavor of your own power, of your own energy? So, what are we talking about? On parle of something that is not a retreat. It's a forward. It's couple of time together, 1 week, 2 weeks, 1 month, we don't know, in a beautiful place where we're gonna do things we never did before. Never. So, quand on s'inscrit là-dessus, quand on s'inscrit à What Flavor, on va avoir un questionnaire qui va nous permettre à nous d'organiser le retreat en fonction de qui a fait quoi. Si tu as fait de la musique, pas des arts martiaux, etc., on va pouvoir donner des cours de dessin, par exemple, et organiser et rassembler les gens par rapport à ce qu'ils savent et ce qu'ils ne savent pas faire. Donc, do things you never did before. Fight yourself. The idea is to do something new, is to be a warrior. 2 things important. Being a warrior is to fight yourself. It's a step forward out of your comfort zone. So I draw that very quickly here. Yeah, you need a mirror to see that, but okay, you get the idea. The comfort zone is in the middle. Comfort zone means safe, controlled, unified, low energy. High energy levels are all around, and to go to the comfort zone to high energy levels, you need experiences. The more tough the experience is, the more you can handle those kind of experiences, the more you grow, the more you go to high energy levels. Those experiences could be doing something new, learn something, to go into danger, to be curious, to adapt to something, to promote variety, something new, variety, some different things, challenging, daring, fighting. All of those are experiences that make you grow from the comfort zone to the high energy levels. Experiences always teach a lesson. And if you are ready to take the lesson, you grow up. Most of the time, it's not the experience that is bad, it's the person who cannot handle the experience. And when a person cannot handle the experience, he will find himself saying, I'm fed up, I cannot, I'm bored, tu me gaves. C'est typique of the borders that are reached, and this person will say, tu me gaves. That's it. You stop. Ça, c'est, je suis à ma limite, après j'explose, au lieu de progresser. Et on a l'habitude, en grandissant, d'aller à nos limites et d'y rester, et même de repartir dans l'autre sens. Donc c'est pas un retreat, c'est pas quelque chose où on va se retracter on ourselves and meditate and find a way of happiness. Non. C'est de l'expérience, c'est du taf, c'est du vrai. Là, on va prendre des personnes qui sont entrepreneuses, qui sont déjà dans le top de la société, qui font des choses, qui se bougent le cul, qui sont pas dans les excuses ni dans les accuses, qui veulent progresser, qui n'ont pas de peur, ou etc. Alors, pendant que je meuble bien adroitement, je suis quand même en train de rechercher où est-ce que j'ai noté tout ça. Et j'ai l'impression qu'il y a un bout de mon carnet qui a disparu. Ok, here it is. Ça n'a pas disparu. Alors, meet great people. Okay, so this is the idea. The idea for us is also to meet great people, because if you want to meet normal people, you just go into normal place, you exchange about normal things, and everyone match. It's easy to match normal people. They are all the same, so it's easy. Great people are up and down. They have characters. Sometimes they fight to each other because they all have concept and things in mind. So it's not as easy as to have normal people meeting. great people meeting is harder. So you need circumstances that ease the process of meeting great people. If you find someone who is a great actor, he will know about great actor and who might not know about everything else, and it will be very hard to have an exchange. It will mostly be, I know and you know something, and when do we meet? No? If you make an astronaut, if an astronaut, si tu as un astronaute qui est exceptionnel et un chanteur, quand est-ce qu'ils meet? Ils sont les deux exceptionnels, mais ils n'ont pas de sujet en commun, tu vois. Donc c'est beaucoup plus dur à meeter, bien sûr, ils vont s'écouter, ils vont être curieux l'un de l'autre, etc. Mais c'est beaucoup plus difficile de se rencontrer vraiment, d'apprendre à se connaître. C'est des personnalités plus complexes que les gens normaux. Et c'est pour ça que c'est les gens normaux qui se rencontrent souvent devant des conformismes de vie. Là, tu vas en Australie, par exemple, tu vas à Sydney, tu vas à Perth, ils ont les mêmes habitudes, ils aiment tous l'avocat, ils aiment tous prendre du café, c'est simple, quoi. C'est what do you have? Coffee. Okay. Simple. We meet. We have something in common. What you like? Chicks. Yes, good. We have something in common. Easy. So all those guys will make the world, but still today there are great people who doesn't want to talk about conformist stuff, who are doing exceptional things, and those people should meet somewhere. Voilà. This is the idea. So what is about the event? The general atmosphere, a healthy lifestyle. It's about food, energy, something healthy. Do one thing for the other. Donc faire quelque chose pour l'autre. Learn something new. Can be drawing, telling a story, learning how to express something, to express an idea, to express an emotion, telling a story, reading a story. Fight fear. Reading a story can be something that we loved, part of a book that we loved and that we want to share. Tell a story, fight fear, stress, and so on and so on. Intellectual challenge. Intellectual challenge is judgment exercise. Test the limits. Very easy, I will be the expert of that, of pushing people at their limits. Normally it takes me 1 minute, 2 minutes for the hardest, and they go at the limits directly. They go over the limit. So it's very easy, although they think they're open-minded and stuff, we all have limits, and it's so easy to push people at their limits. It's very, very easy. So language, movie study, judgment exercise. This is very good, the judgment exercise. So we'll try to do things that you don't like, and you will have the tendency of judgment. You will have to, in this love, it's surrounded by people that love you, that gonna do these mistakes like you do. So it's all about supporting each other in those challenges. So the intellectual challenges, like the judgment exercise, is a very good one, but also physical exercise, of course. Some art you never did. Most of people doesn't know how to stand on their feet. They successfully walked, which is already more than chimpanzee or monkeys, but they cannot stand on one feet, raising another leg and keep the balance. You know, and this is very key, and this is all the things you learn in martial art, and you don't in gym stuff things. So you don't create strong human being. Mostly if you make a fighter fight a normal guy, he will win because his main muscle is stronger, and the main muscle is only the heart. This is the main muscle. And he can keep his balance. That's in martial art, you can have fight with the experienced guy against a novice who won't even move. He will just avoid, and the other one will fall by himself. So knowing how to stand on one feet, for instance, is a big challenge that we can start together. So at the end of this forward, you will know how to stand, how to have equilibrium a bit more in your life, and you will open your mind to the challenging physical exercises like this one, just standing on one feet and doing some little moves. So we can do martial art, we can do sport. If we do sport, it won't be like an easy frame sport. No, it will be still always in the same idea of going outside of his comfort zone. So it could be like, let's go and do sport. We all go. Maybe we think we're gonna raise weight or run on the beach or stuff like that. No, that's very comfort zone. Then I will go to villa building constructions, wear gloves, up, take all the concrete blocks, les parpaings de ciment, up, go down on your legs, sending through real work, real physical work in real situation. And doing that, we're gonna help people to do some work for free, just to make something of our energy. I see in clubs, in gym clubs, a lot of people just spend energy doing nothing really. They are doing something for themselves, an exercise, but for the rest of the world, the impact on the world is zero. Just warming the place up. Well, it's a very shame because you could do with the energy, with the exercise going on, you could produce electricity at least to feed the bicycle you are bicycling on. So there's a lot of things like that. We have to do some physical challenge. And details revealed. So we can have a photographer with us that show you the details of things. The details are everywhere. If you look too fast, you don't see them, and you look general, and you will find yourself in front of generality, same everywhere. But the details make the difference, and it's harder and harder today. While the world is getting unified, it's harder and harder to see the details, to point them. So we'll have a photographer pointing them for us. So when we see the photo, say, "Wow! Because of that, he saw that, and I didn't. I have something to learn. I have something to learn in observing." And this is a big subject, observing. Work on an actual eco-sustainable project. We all care about our impact to the world, and we can learn how to recycle glass. So we can go in a déchetterie, and we're gonna collect some glass bottles. We're gonna cut them, learn how to cut them with heat, with water, with a saw. We can cut them, make ashtray, and sell them into a market, into a Sunday market. We can do hempcrete. Hempcrete is concrete made with hemp. Hemp is a weed without THC. So this is very interesting. We can learn how to do that. Solar panels. We can buy some solar cells and create the solar panels that is sold today for 1,000 euros by Tesla, but in fact it costs 300 euros to do. And it's very easy. If you know a bit of electronic and you have energy, that's still the idea of spending energy, you can do it. So it's about learning, it's about fun, it's about being a greater person, it's about making the world better, taking care of your impact to the world. It's about developing adaptability more than expertise. Our lives really make us experts, because this is how we can beat the other and succeed, being an expert. But this is not what will win at the end. The adaptability is more important than expertise. It's what makes still the difference between a man and a robot. The best experts are robots, not men. So if you keep being an expert, one day you will just be useless. From one day to another, you will just disappear as an expert. Adaptability is key. With adaptability, you can do a lot of things, and you can still have a lot of room to be useful when robots will be around. Okay, energy flavor. What's flavor? Contrary to a retreat, it's a step forward. Everything is energy. Everything is energy. Make your life a revolution. What we guarantee? You're gonna test your limit, psychologically and physically. One thing you never did before. We guarantee you're gonna do one thing you never did before. You're gonna challenge fear. Go out of your comfort zone. Harvest your source of energy. Fight conflict situation or stressful situation. Can be very simple conflict or stressful situation. Like in the resort where we're gonna stay, there won't be any lock on the toilets. We'll see, it's like that, some trap like that's gonna exist. We'll see who's gonna ask to put a locker, or who's gonna find. So let's say the locker exists, we hold them, and if anyone asks to put some, we're gonna put some, and issue solved. So we'll see. So it's about learning to be needy, to ask to people, to need people. It's about being independent also, and to compare, being independent is teaching you how to do yourself. Being needy is requesting you to surround people with you, to have people surrounding you by assisting you, and both are great. So it's good to keep the balance. So we'll talk about all that, but it's just as an illustration. I'm quoting that right now. Did a thing you were scared of. Everything is energy, everything is what. Feel the what that comes from doing great experiences with a team of people loving you, caring about you, where you can really be yourself, and blah blah blah. So this is the concept. Our brains, our bodies are source of energy. If you find two persons, they eat the same, they have the same body weight, the same kind of body, they're doing the same exercise, one can make a living by doing something in his life, watching TV, something. One can found an airplane company. The same input of energy. The guys are eating the same, spending the same, but one has 10,000 times the energy of the other. What is the other source of energy? It's not food. It's passion, it's love, it's being excited, being inspired is a source of energy. So in our lives, a very assisted life, we go down, the energy level goes down because we get assisted more and more. So we save energy. We need to do a forward, to step back, step again, go into inspiring things, do things you never did before. Get up in the level of energy. So your energy level raised, and it's improving every aspect of your life, having more energy, more energy. So this is the idea. Raise people's energy and an exclusive experience for a selective crowd all together around raising energy up. So tell me your feedback, darling. Tell me I hope you like it. I have a lot of things I wrote about it. So it's a lot of things. So I just did this video very quickly for you. We can talk about it a bit more. For sure, it's not like an easy retreat. That's the point. It might be too dense, but it's never dense enough. It's like the mustard. If you put too much, you can still remove some. If you don't put enough, it doesn't have taste. So never be scared to remove some, but put a lot at the beginning. Okay?